What's up, guys? Today I want to do a video on my top 5 training routines that I felt over the past 8 years or so of training that have worked really well for me. These are going to be my personal top 5, so I'm not saying these are the absolute best for everyone, but these have worked really well for me. So I'm going to start with number 5. I'm going to go from worst to best in this case, but I think these are all great routines to follow. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of details about each one, but I'll put the links in the bottom to each one, so if you want to look up further what it's about, then you can click on one of those links. Alright, so number 5 is going to be max OT. How this workout is structured is you are training 1 to 2 muscles each day, depending on your split. Let's say 5 days, so each one of those days for the 5 days you're doing 1 to 2 muscles. You're doing 6 to 9 sets per muscle and 4 to 6 reps per set. So it's a really high intensity, low volume kind of routine. You take long rest periods on there, anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. So you're definitely going to be able to keep pushing as hard as you can each time. It's a progressive overload based workout because you're constantly trying to increase the weight when you come back on it, and that's the max OT in a nutshell. This next one, between 4 and 3, was kind of hard to decide which one I like better because they're both really good routines. But at number 4, I put the 5x5 starting strength workout routine. How this routine works is it's your 5 compound lifts: squat, deadlift, barbell row, bench press, and overhead press. And you're doing 5 sets of 5 reps for each one of those workouts, only 3 times a week. It's a really high intensity workout, and it's also another progressive overload based workout. But you want to start low with the weights and continue to add about 2.5 kilograms per week, so you can slowly keep increasing your weight and you don't really get stuck anywhere. So number 3, this one was really close to number 4, the 5x5. I'm going to put DC training, or what's otherwise known as dog crap training. Kind of a funny name, but this was one of my favorite routines when I was younger. It's, in a sense, it's an upper body, lower body split, so it's a really high frequency. You do what's called rest pause sets, and a rest pause set is basically you start with 9 reps with a weight that takes you to failure, and then you wait 20 seconds, you go at it again. You usually get about 4 to 5 reps before you hit failure again. You take another 20 seconds to rest, and then you usually get 2 to 3 reps before you hit failure again, and then you're doing a negative after that last 2 to 3 reps, which is just letting the weight come down really slow to increase your muscles' time under tension. It's a really high intensity workout routine also, and you're only doing actually 1 exercise per body part, so it's super low volume. There's also something called extreme stretching in this routine, so this is where you're getting, so like for the chest stretch, for example, you're getting heavy dumbbells and you're holding it on a bench press, and you're just letting it stretch out your chest. Alright, the next one I'm going to go over is a push-pull leg split. This is my favorite because it's very high frequency, and I'm a firm believer that frequency is the best for muscle growth. So you're having one day where you have all your pushing movements, another day where you do all your pulling movements. You could have another day where you're doing all your leg exercises. It can be either super high volume or it can be super high intensity, depending on how you want to structure your reps and sets, which actually kind of brings me into the next routine that I'm putting, which is a push-pull leg split, but having both high intensity and volume. So in the beginning of the week you're doing a higher intensity push-pull leg day. Towards the end of the week you're doing a lighter, higher volume push-pull leg day. So those are my 5 favorite workouts. I'll put the links down in the bottom. Also, check out the previous video kind of explaining what all those terms mean if you don't know what any of them mean. Hit the like button, subscribe, share if you found this useful.